As many tales are told, and as many stories are sown, and I am quite stoned to the bone. But, for real, this is the beginning of whatever this is. I am your horror hostess with the estraginomostus, Octavia, Lordess of Flames, Sorceress of Doom, and all that bullshit. What's some other pithy things? I am the bringer of night, the magician of fright, and my weed hookup is pretty fucking tight. But whatever. So this podcast, or video series, though there's lack of video, other than my dumbass music training session. I don't even have that hair anymore. Hell, I don't even have that fucking glasses yet. It's like, whoa. It's so weird. I'm just sort of, I don't know, just sort of gunning it, I guess. What do I even want to talk about? What do you, the infinite number of however many listeners there are, what do you want me to talk about? Because right now, all I can think of is just to talk about bullshit that I like. Playing guitar, listening to doom metal, painting miniatures, psychedelics, being gay and trans, flipping off cops, anyway, a bunch of other shit that Google doesn't like, including having the boobuses that get me, like, banned because they're female boobuses or something or another. The internet is so weird, and though in my only quite not yet 24 years, I've been on, like, I've watched shit on YouTube since I was, like, it was, like, since 2006. It's like, damn, I feel weird being back here, because I was once here before, the shadow of a ghost. I used to be a young child obsessed with Transformers, but that was a tale for a time that has already passed. Now is just me, a humble witch of the Butler County. I am, well, just, I just am. Because what is an influencer? What is a YouTuber? What is art, you could say? So, in other words, this intro is 3 minutes long, and I guess we should begin. Last week or so, I've been really interested in TUBI TV. TUBI TV is really, well, it's cool, I guess, that there's free things on there, but I know that there's some discourse or something or another about it. But, like, I've just never really tried it outside of using it for a few holiday specials. Shout out to those real OGs that love them some Tangerine Bear during the Christmas times or holiday times or whatever. That's just a good feeling cartoon, man. But TUBI TV is, for watching things, it's not the worst, free or even unfree. Hell, it does things that HBO Match fucking doesn't even do that great. But HBO Max actually has things that I watch a lot, like Cartoon Network and Adult Swim shit. Though there is a lot of, cool things on TUBI TV for me. The humble, fucking burnt-out 20-something of yesteryear 2000s, which includes a bunch of cool cartoons like Transformers Armada and the original Beyblade. Though I think that might be just the Spanish dub, though I did watch the bi-weekly or so, or tri-weekly Beyblade re-release on the Beyblade YouTube of the original series, like last year or so, or the year before that. It was like from like 2020 to 2021. But yeah, that was, yeah. Yeah, total good content here. And also groundbreaking animation of the time, like Archie's Weird Mysteries. But which I also remember, but only vaguely. I remember the vampire shit. Man, Archie is an asshole in that show. But whatever. There's some really fucking kick-ass old fantasy movies. The best of which is the ones I've seen was when I was already, well, both I was already aware of both, I guess, but I never seen one of them. But the one that I had seen shit from, rather, this is confusing. Conquest, Lucio Fulci. I never seen all of it or even watched it. I just seen like the Snobs review of it from years ago. But I was like, oh yeah, I remember that movie they reviewed, or maybe I'll finally watch it. And then, holy fuck, that's a fucking kick-ass fucking movie. God damn, it's fucking cool. I have also taken the animus of a wolf while being a naked sorceress lady that associates herself with phallic imagery. Though the less I talk about the mushrooms I did on my birthday this last October, well, maybe that'll be another podcast. But the point is that I fucking love that movie. Holy shit, man, it's great. Now, that's an actually really good movie. The worst of which was probably Deathstalker. I really didn't like that one at a certain point. Well, it's like, goddamn, the main character is like can't help himself from being like just as much of a piece of shit as their villains. I fucking laughed my ass off when we see the fucking Peter O'Toole sort of looking, sort of counterpart, like charming, evil hero dude at the evil sorceress's fucking barbecue slash orgy slash barbarian tournament. And it's like, you know, we're supposed to see him fucking do all this evil fucking shit to these poor slave girls. And then we turn around and, oh shit, our protagonist is fucking here too. And it's like, oh, it's like, what the fuck? I love the fucking barbarian chick with the titties that we get introduced first. Kyra, I think. I can't remember. Well, I could, but, well, that was a few pre-rolls ago. And then his fucking weird, horny little old man friend that turned into a fucking dwarf. A cave. He's the guy that gave him the sword after beating his fucking dumbass roommate, giant troll who fucking, I guess, just let him kill him because he ate the last Hot Pocket or something. I don't know. Like, but the thing is, he's actually the only character that doesn't do any weird sexual shit or whatever unconsensually. Like, he escapes some guards and falls through a hole and crashes in the giant pool in the harem keep or whatever. And they're like, oh, how you didn't fucking molest us earlier? You know, ever been scrubbed down by a bunch of oiled up fucking model chicks? And it's like, you know what? You know, yeah, good for him. He didn't fucking break consent, and so I guess he's rewarded with it. God damn, I hate that fucking movie. Though, like, and you know, and the weird thing is, for being a Lucio Fulci movie with the whole Conquest that I talked about earlier, that didn't have any weird sexual shit really, and any real eye buggery. But Deathstalker by, I can't remember the director's name, but this was produced by Harvey Korman, of course. He fucking, like, there's all sorts of, like, there's like eye buggery and fucking, like, really, like big R-word content trigger shit or whatever. Fucking, holy fuck, man. Don't watch Deathstalker if you're squeamish. Like, there's some cool scenes, yeah, but it's like, it's not fucking worth it. Watch Conquest instead, or even better, but also even worse. Oh, man, that's how bad Deathstalker is. This makes this movie a fucking feminist masterpiece. I finally got to watch all of Blood Rain by Uwe Boll. Oh my god, that's fucking, this is the middle child between really good and really bad, and honestly, I kind of love it. I have pink hair right now that's like red, and I want to be a fucking bisexual, sword-wielding, roguelike, fucking dual-wielding, fucking leather bitch, fucking vampire lady. Like, what the fuck? It's like, it's fucking, I kind of am, but I'm more sorceresy than rogues. I like my DPS, but I gotta do my sorcery, man. I am the Lich after all. Or Lichess, or Lichix, because I am non-binary. I'm like woman exponent chaos 3 or something. I don't fucking know. Excuse me, I had to go check on something. Anyway, yeah, Blood Rain is so fucking, I love it. It's fucking hilarious. Everything from the weird fucking Pantera roadie dude that looks like Bam Margera, that fucking, like, holy shit, he looks like someone that you would, like, fucking see at, like, a house party in fucking Grayson County or something like that your friend knows and says he's cool, but, like, he, maybe follows some weird people on Twitter or something. But anyway, but, like, fucking, to the fact that, like, when vampire redhead chick, she immediately wakes up and fucks this other dude, and she's just going rah with her fucking face. It's like there's no reason why they fuck or whatever, and it's just though the highlight might actually be because of the fact that I not only was I myself at one point like a very wax poetic fucking big dude, but at the same time I right now as a girl play like kick-ass heavy metal. It was I hope in heaven that Meatloaf is also having a vampiric orgy with a bunch of sexy vampire chicks. God rest his soul, etc. But anyway, Blood Rain is just, it's a treat. There's some bad things in it that might trigger you and whatever, and I understand that. Like, and ironically, it also has a blood orgy scene, but it keeps fucking repeating it in the most awkward way over and over and over to, fucking, like, establish it, but whatever. But in Deathstalker, it just sort of just becomes the set of the movie for most of it. But it's not as bad, and honestly, like, a movie about a kick-ass fucking sapphic vampire girl that's, like, actually being a hero and going to fucking kill the evil fucking, like, vampire dudes and shit like that, and I don't know, fucking, like, honestly, there are parts of the movie where they actually tried to slow down and explain things, and there was sometimes good dialogue, but I looked about as interested as fucking Ben Kingsley, who in this plays fucking, I don't know, Bill Nye or whatever. But Blood Rain is really good. Check it out. Now, as opposed to kick-ass or even dumbass action movies, fantasy movies, whatever, there's also a lot of cool old school horror and sci-fi movies. The best of which are like things like Plan 9 from Outer Space, or which I fucking love. There's also some cool like Elvira fucking like Elvira watches Gamera, for instance, kind of thing like that. Or there's like kind of boring but still funny to watch kind of ones, like the Attack from the Giant Dumbass himbo likable I want to push you of the starfish with the eyes in the middle of their bodies. If you've ever seen Daikon 4, that's where they're from if you're a fucking weeb like me. But yeah, it was mostly, that one was mostly boring. But I love Plan 9 from Outer Space. I want to be fucking Vampira so bad. She's just so goals. I have a dress that I modified to look like that, or whatever sort of style of, like, sort of Vampira dress with, like, the long tassel, almost wizard sleeve sort of thing going on, and I love it. I love playing guitar in it. I wore it for Halloween last year, and before I modified it, the years previous, I'd used it for my witch costume, and basically I deepened the V-neck on it to expose the titty, because I like being a cute goth girl, ooh. But yeah, there's some fun ones on there. The giant tarantula one is kind of funny or whatever, considering some things happening in it where you're just like, come on, man, you're proactively acting like a dumbass. Why am I supposed to sympathize with you? But then I just sort of sympathize with, I guess, I don't know, a lot of things that are eight-legged or eight associated because I'm a big old scorpion with the prefix oct in my name. So I whatever. Arachnids are my kin, which is weird because I have arachnophobia. But I guess I'm defined by things that I'm afraid of, I guess. But who isn't, in a way? But now there's also some really good anime on there too, like like a lot of really good anime. Like they have everything from like Crunchyroll stuff that I haven't actually proactively watched, but it's like I'll see it whenever I go to this ramen place near me. They have TUBI TV on, and they like play like Naruto or Hunter x Hunter or something or another like that. And excuse me. Um, and and a lot of also Funimation stuff. R.I.P. Rest in pepperonis. But that's here nor there. Um, there's also some funky old anime, like really old and shit that I like had heard about but never seen. I saw like a episode of fucking the Samurai Troopers, whatever it is. I've never seen any of that, and so I checked out episode one. It was mostly boring. It was mostly kind of it was fun, but sort of like Saint Seiya like sort of thing. Though the show that really caught my eye, and I'm not even shitting you, the goddamn Samurai Pizza Cats. Holy shit! All I have to say is that I love the pink girl. I can't remember, Polyester, whatever the fuck her name is. I think maybe, and like the episode where she becomes like a pop star is like the only good episode that I watched out of the big chunk I watched. It's so crusty and fucking cheesy that in and of itself may actually be a joke that in an episode that I haven't watched be a joke they make. I have no fucking, like, oh my god, it just, holy shit. Though honestly, I love the villain designs the best because they kind of remind me of the old, like, the shooter beat 'em on like model kit line that kind of has this sort of SD robot sort of thing. I love the Mecha Tengu or whatever. The fucking that's great, but whatever. But yeah, fucking trust the scaly on something that has anthro in it, right? But the point is, yeah, there's just a lot of weird old shit. There's also some weird good old shit like Alien 9. And I finally watched Project A-ko, and oh my god, I love it so much. I love it. Holy shit, it's so fucking cool. Holy fuck. I've been meaning to get the Blu-ray, but then I found out, oh shit, it's on here. So now I know for sure I really want to get that Blu-ray. I never really, I don't really have much money for physical releases for things, but whenever there is, I try and get one every now and then. Like recently, for the holidays, I got the basic version of the complete Evangelion DVD or whatever. Not DVD, god damn it, Blu-ray. But yeah, it's a fucking I love Project A-ko. I want to be in like if there's a heaven after this life, then I want it to be basically Project A-ko. Because holy shit, it's just amazing. I'm even willing to put aside the whole kind of blatant transphobia of the Fist of the North Star chicks. Though you know what, I'm friends with chicks that you know love and love not only their own muscles, but the muscles of other trans girls and trans girls with muscles and NBs and femmes, whatever, with muscles is fucking awesome. So you know what? It is more icing on the cake, on the lesbian fucking cake. Holy shit. I've had hair like Miko. I kind of have hair like Aiko. I've had a lot of different hair colors in my life, but pink and purple, pink red like I have right now, and purple like I used to have are my favorites. I've also had green, just for those curious. I'd like to get blue hair in the future. My natural is brunette, though I take sort of like this really blue-black color called what's it called? Ooh, sapphire black from Schwarzkopf. And that's my sort of gothy normal color, quote unquote. And that's what I add between purple and pink. So, yeah, and I love pink hair right now, but eventually I go back to the black coloring. And, yeah, it's like, I love having multicolored hair. I want to be a multicolored lesbian, fucking kick-ass, holy shit, can fucking step on goddamn rockets kind of gal in another life. Like fucking Aiko and some of the other gals in this. Fucking, I love it to death. Worth checking out TUBI TV alone just for this movie. Also, if you're a little bit shaken up by some of the political news right now, I really suggest watching Jinro. Jinro has always been one of my favorites, and I think it's only the dub, but the dub is good, if not a little plain. Though, you'll probably maybe understand what the fuck a little bit goes on at the end of that movie, maybe if you watch the dub as opposed to going in for the first time with the sub. But yeah, Jinro's great. Watch that too, man. Now, there's also a lot of interesting, weird movies that you wouldn't expect. Though, the queen of which, and maybe the reason I want to make this, I finally watched Meet the Feebles, which was available for some fucking reason for free, some god tier decision. And that movie is really holy shit. Whoa. It's like, whoa. Shitting and pissing and fucking and coke snorting and other kind of drugs using fucking puppet good time. Holy shit, man. Whoa, holy fuck. It's like, that's all I can say. Heidi the hippo, she did no wrong. No wrong. And that is an opinion I will fucking stand for. Because, goddamn it, I'm the goddamn fucking LICH motherfucker. And I say what goes in this mind space. Yeah. Now, something that I don't like about TUBI is all the ads. The ads really fucking bother me, though they're good if like you need to go piss or shit or go make some fucking food or you're packing up another bowl or rolling a joint or whatever and it's fucking, or getting a coffee. It's like fucking, if you're quick about it anyway, just go run as fast as you can. Nothing bad will happen. That's the Octavia Lane Kirby guarantee. And, yeah. The weirdest is this, like, fucking kind of disgusting, in my opinion, fucking shit with this, like, weird, totally not a crypto mining scam in disguise casino thing. Like, fuck. I can actually pull it up right here on my fucking phone. I think it's for Slotomania. Yeah, it's for Slotomania. And the commercial, you can check it out on the app. Please, I'm not sponsored anything. I don't want to be sponsored. This is fucking, there's like cryptocurrency something, some kind of scam fucking behind this. I goddamn know it. I sense it within the four winds of chaos. But the most horrifying thing is that they have Sharon Stone, a deep fake of her, rather, not even her, I don't fucking know. It's his on top of a finger, a CGI hand, and she flies around, and it's like, oh, Jesus. Man, that's fucked up, man. Well, we've went through the 9 hells of TUBI TV and come back only to realize that, everyone has a lot of free time now for this kind of shit, I guess. Well, that wraps it up for our first episode ever of Sit Yo Lich Ass Down. Some southern fried horror from the bowels of the undead hell that is Kentucky, I guess. But anyway, everyone have a good rest of the whenever the hell you watch this, whether it's a regular day or maybe, I don't know, the end of days or something, I don't know. But yes, to the finale for this first episode, we will be beginning our first tradition of the show, which is our end of show horoscope. Cause I've been the Lich, now I must be the Witch. So what we have here in front of us is 4 cards with 1 card across over the 2 cards that represent the present. They go from left to right, and they go from past to present to future. The first card, the reverse judgment. Ooh. The reverse Knight of Swords. The reversed Ace of Wands. And the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, that does kind of feel like what living in 2022 feels like. Holy shit. Now, for the final card that binds on its side the middle cards of the upside down Ace and Knights, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I'm too fucking lazy to tell you what that all means. I'm just the witch that tells you what it is. That's for you to understand. The internet is vast. But take that what you for will, and goddess speed upon thy wind. Check me out on Twitter at Sorceress Uwu on Twitter, and check me out in the link in the doobly-doo. Thank you so much, and this has been Octavius, signing out, man. Bye. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe, and on the next episode of Sit Yo Lich Ass Down, I don't know, maybe I'll go see that fucking Batman movie, even though honestly, it looks good, and I've heard good things, but I'll certainly be talking about how fucking awesome Chainsaw Man is. But anyway, peace out.